What's up, people? This is Guru, and welcome to the Geek Assault channel. Today, we will be reviewing Bitterroot Issue 1. Let's go.
Perfect.
Alright, people. Pretty good first issue. We don't really late on this. It's written by my man, well, drawn by my man, Stanford Green, fellow South Carolinian. He is a legend. He's also a black man. Yes, he's a brother. So it gives a interesting take on this particular series. I think the writer and I think everybody writes this book is black, pretty much from the story writer to the artist to the inker, I guess, from what I can tell. But it's a predominantly black done book, but it is done well. Yes, very good quality from the artwork to the actual dialogue. Which is interesting about this book is set in the early 1900s, and it's set in. It's kind of weird. You really got to pay attention to this first issue, and I'm pretty sure the other issues gonna be like this, where they jump around from different regions. From what I can tell, is mostly centered inside of Harlem. I think it's during the Harlem Renaissance period, somewhere around in there. I'll say between, I think it says something like 1914, 19, it's early 1900s. But it's a story about this, from what I can tell, it's this family. Right now we're getting to know everybody. And they're hunting these these demon thing creatures. They're called like Junos. And there's one particular family, they deal with this substance called roots. And I guess it's bitter roots, that might be the name of it, but a lot of times the characters prefer as it as roots. And what they're doing is these demon creatures are terrorizing Harlem, and this family goes out and they fight them during the nighttime, capture them, and they also have this serum that the family, the elder lady of the group, I think she's like the grandmother, some I can't remember her name, man. I really gotta get these names down pat. I know one of them is named Etta, and I think Etta might be the younger girl. Anyway, it shows that there's a family business with these roots. There's a family business getting rid of these Junos or demons or whatever they are. And from right now, we don't know why they're becoming demon. These regular human beings are becoming demons, but it's up to this family to stop them. And we got this fights breaking out on top of this rooftop between one of the Junos and two of the family members. And the guys, from what I can tell, the guy's training. He's like a newbie because he's having a hard time capturing this Juno and everything. And he almost gets defeated. And the other guy, it seems like very well versed in hunting down these Junos. He's chilling, you know what I'm saying? And he has a very unique way of speaking. He speaks with big words and stuff like this. But another thing about it is they also speak with a lot of slang. So a lot of times you got to actually pay attention to the wording and the dialogue, because you might mess up something. You might think, why did it? You know, it's not an editor. It's not an editor error. It's just actually the way the slang and the way they're talking. Because people have because in certain parts of the story they go down south. I think it's in Mississippi, and so you have southern slang, you got southern dialect, southern black dialect. Then you got the northern dialect. So and then you got like people of upper class dialect. So you're dealing with a lot of different types of people speaking, which is cool. It adds another dimension to the book, and is also facing a lot of different types of social issues that was going on back then. That's still kind of prevalent today, but very, very not as much, of course. So back then, you still had like the Ku Klux Klan makes a appearance in this. They were trying to hang a black man in this swamp, and this other guy, he seems to be, from what we can tell so far, he might be part of their family. But he stops the Ku Klux Klan from killing another black man, and that's just crazy. And then we got another part when the I think the guy name is Berg and Colin, and Berg is a big guy. He just then goes back to Harlem, and there's a big guy named Berg, and there's the little skinny trainee guy named Colin, and they're hunting down these Juno, and there's something going on inside the park or the forest or whatever, where the police are on a high alert because people be getting hurt. I think they get murdered or something, and they catch them two there, of course, two black men, and they happen to be cured. A couple of this is another thing. The serum that they make actually cures the Juno. You know what I'm saying? So they capture them, cure them, and then free the people. And so far, from what I can tell, the only ones that have been changed have been white people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a constant type of thing or what, but that's how it is in issue 1. All the Junos have been white, from what I could tell. But there's also another group of black people, and these guys would seem like they're more upper class. And I can't think of the guy's name, but he seems to be like a scientist type. Him and his wife or partner, and he has a weird ability. He has some kind of tie into the roots and everything, and he's also interested in his family. And he actually eats a bird that actually witnessed the fight between Berg and Colin on top of the rooftop. And when he eats the bird, he actually gains the knowledge and he sees everything the bird saw, basically. And it kind of like drives him wild, and he's given a shot of the serum that coming back down. So I'm trying to think, like, is he part Juno and he's fighting it? Or what? Or was he looking for a cure because his partner who's also a black female, she is telling him like there's something wrong with their serum. It's not as strong as the other families. And I can't think of their name. We got a weird name like Singer. I gotta get more into it, man. But so it's like you got certain different type of elements going on. It's a lot going on. You got 2 different areas. You got Harlem, then you got Mississippi. You got like seem like you got the Junos going on, then you got the this family that got the roots and the serum, and you got this outside people that's trying to gain the knowledge that the other black family has in order to do what? We don't know. Is it just like are they needing of a cure? The female hasn't showed any kind of abilities or sickness yet, so we're going to find out about that. So there's a lot of mysteries going on in this first issue, man, and it's very intriguing. It's done well, but like I said, you have to pay attention because they flip from state to state. You might be up south, you might be down south, then you might be up back in New York, then you might be in another part of New York, then you might be in a part of a white area, then you might be part of a quote unquote urban area with the black people. So it's pretty cool, man. I will be reviewing the rest of the issues that are out so far. My man Stanford Green, man, you might have something here, brother. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm looking forward to seeing the other issues. If any of those made you interested, go check out the book. I did have a couple of spoilers in there, but there's a lot more that you can read because I'm not well versed in it yet, and you got to take it in for yourself because there's a lot of mysteries within the story that need to be outed. You know what I'm saying? But tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Have you up on the story? You think it's interesting? You'll give it a look. You know what I'm saying? And hey, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. This is the Geek Assault channel. I am the guru. This is the one-stop shop for all your geek and pop culture needs. And I'm out. Peace.